Jackson with TRADESHOWLIFetv, and I'm here at the Sky with the beautiful Seljen, and she is the editor-in-chief of High Rise Life magazine.
Yes.
Hi, Seljen.
Nice to be with you today.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and I just really, want to get to know who you are, or the audience would love to get to know who you are, and I have some questions to ask you. Ready?
I'm ready.
So the first one is, tell us, what inspired you to start High Rise Life magazine?
You know, I've been interested in starting a magazine for a few years, and my father also was in publication. He had his newspaper chain in Turkey back in the day, so it was always innate in me. I studied journalism, so it kind of came from that broadcasting and journalism background, and worked in the film industry, worked a little bit with, I was Allegiant Airlines spokesperson in 2011, so I mingled a little bit with media. And I said, you know what, I love writing, why not do this? And so, yeah.
There you are.
Here we are.
How long has the magazine been in publication?
You know, it's been 9 months, believe it or not, but it's still new. It's a new publication. It's fast and growing, I would say.
Well, it's beautiful. I went to your event a month ago, which is where we met, and I looked at the magazine, and your event was totally, very first class. I loved it. It was very nice, and I love the culture, and I love museums and things like that. So it was very nice.
So with our events, we love to add a touch of philanthropy, to it. We don't like to just do an event where it's just, it's a social networking event, but at the same time, we like to add a bit of substance to everything we do.
Okay.
So everything, so you see a lot of, with that night with Richard McDonald's, art gallery, we had Cirque du Soleil, which was a wonderful performance.
That was really pretty.
We were supporting Nevada Ballet, and also Richard McDonald had launched a new foundation as well for, charity.
Okay.
So the proceeds that night went, partial of the proceeds went for, charity.
Very nice.
So it's just wonderful.
It really is.
Getting the community together. And
awesome. So the next question, how long have you lived in Vegas, and tell me, how do you feel about all the changes that are coming, with the NFL and the NHL?
Yes, there's so many beautiful changes happening here. I've been here since 2008, believe it or not. Time flies. I came here from California, and my family had moved here back in 2000, so somehow they convinced me, this city to be good. And once I came here,
Vegas.
I fell in love with the city. The reason being is I think there's so much, that Las Vegas offers. I think we're a little bit spoiled, being here.
For sure.
And gosh, with the NFL and NHL, it was such a great opportunity. I think Vegas needed that a lot.
For sure.
And I believe that's going to definitely help with the economy, with real estate market, especially the high-rise market, considering that the stadium is going to be built on the strip, and that's, or off the strip nearby.
So I'm actually from Nashville, and I actually have been here a couple years, and I saw the whole changes when NHL and NFL came to Nashville, and Nashville became like this, metropolitan city, fastest growing city by Forbes, and New York Times talked about it, and the changes was ridiculous. We were like a small downtown, and it became a midtown and uptown like New York. So it's kind of exciting to see that here.
I think it's very exciting, and I feel Las Vegas it's a small city with a big feel. There's so much that is offered. I always tell my friends who are who do journalism and stuff, this is like media heaven for us, because there's so much content to cover. And when you're passionate about media as much as I am, and I just love this city, and having them here, I think having more of the sports industry here, I think it's just going to be wonderful. But for tourism, I think it's going to up the tourism.
Absolutely.
And also for the locals, job opportunities, housing market increase.
Right, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about, with the high rise, because a lot of these athletes, it's going to be like a second home, so they're going to need a lot of high-rise locations.
I tell my friends that are in the real estate market, you
definitely
need to pursue those athletes too, because it's going to offer them the opportunity for privacy, security,
yeah.
you know, and the convenience of being on the strip and being able to go back and forth, you know, with their business. So.
Exactly. Well, I'm excited, so.
I'm very excited.
I can't wait. All right, so next question. Yeah, so where do you see your magazine in 5 years, and what advice, if there's one advice you can give to someone who's interested in starting a magazine, what kind of advice would you give them?
You know, it's a good question. 5 years from now, I'd definitely like to, you know, grow the magazine to multiple cities.
Okay.
You know, because I feel that, you know, this is a special niche with the magazine. We definitely want to be multiple cities and capture that, you know, luxury, because we're not just a high-rise magazine.
Yeah.
We're a lifestyle magazine. So most people think, are you just a real estate? No. We're not. We're not just real estate. We represent, you know, a lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle. So, and we capture those moments and those events that we just had one Mandarin Oriental event recently. And I mean, we're still all over the city. You know, Friday we're at Marty Hennessy Foundation, Inspire, you know, and that was just, you know, amazing event. We like to capture what's happening around the city as well as also in the high-rise community as well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what one advice can you give?
You know, I can give you multiple advice.
Well, stick with one because the rest they'll have to pay you for it.
Yes. So I think, you know, you have to be passionate. You know, it's a true dedication. You know, this is not a 9-to-5 job.
No.
This is a true dedication. You really have to love doing what you're doing, and that's not just, you know, in a magazine. I think whatever you do in life, you have to have that true passion and you know, true dedication. You have to be true to yourself.
That's right.
And if you're not true to yourself, I think that you won't be successful. You have to, because you're going to have people that support you, and then you're going to have people that don't, and that tell you that you're going to fail and that you shouldn't do what you're doing or discourage you. But you shouldn't, because you can't look at your competition. You can't really take that in, but don't let that guide your vision. Your vision has to be authentic, and it has to be about you. And original. And I think if you have that, and you have that passion and that drive and that work ethic, that you will be successful.
Awesome. That's a great advice. You guys really need to hear that and listen to that. Take it from her. And I actually believe the same exact thing as, you know, entrepreneurs. We really, there's a lot of people that's going to be with you or against you. So
but
you just really have to believe in yourself.
You have to stay true to your vision. You know?
What are your top 5 favorite magazines?
Oh gosh, there's so many. I grew up loving magazines.
What do you read?
I mean, I can say there's, let's see, like Time. It's great.
That's a great magazine. I like Time too.
I like, let's see, Architectural Digest. I do have a family that, you know, is 25 years in the furniture industry. So I've always loved design. So just like looking at architecture, design elements, I think that's always been intriguing to understand, you know, lifestyle more. And let's see, I love Forbes, just keeping up with who's in the business world. I love business, I love finance. You know, I grew up in a family where it's very entrepreneurial mindset. So knowing that, I've always loved business. And so Forbes is a good one. I would say, let's see, what else?
2 more.
How
about fashion magazines?
Fashion, Vogue. Vogue, because Anna Wintour, I mean, I think that lady's a genius.
Of course she is.
Absolutely. You know, she's tough. She's a tough editor, but at the same time, I think, you know, gosh, you know, she's transformed Vogue into what it is today. So definitely a great magazine.
Have you seen that movie, Devil Wears Prada?
I have.
Every time I see it, I watch it over and over. There's like certain movies that you can watch over and over, and every time it comes on, I'm like this. And my husband's like, how many times are you going to watch that movie? It's like that, Independence Day. It's like those movies that you just can't help it. The writing or more the images or the feel and the culture of the magazine when you select certain magazines? And
a little bit of both. I think content is very important with whatever you pick up in your hand. If that content, I mean, images are very important. The cover, you know, what you offer as, you know, that's what's going to get, I think, the person to pick up, catch their attention.
Yeah.
But the content, I always say the content is so important, because
Yeah.
if the content is lacking,
Right.
then it's just,
Yeah.
it's
So-
not engaging as much.
So what captures you first, the image or? Well, I guess it has to be the image, right? The image and then the content.
The
or
titles,
blur?
like the titles are,
Okay.
what's in that, It
Okay.
has to be intriguing enough, so when you look at it, you're like, okay, this is interesting.
Okay.
But what's the topic? Okay. And that engages the person to open, right?
Okay. No, that's great to hear, from the editor and
Right,
the
right.
publication, like what really catches you, and that's
Right.
really good to know. So, okay, last question. Who inspires you the most?
I think my father.
Yeah.
I think my father has been a great role model. Ever since I was a little kid, I think he's always sought out my opinion. And I don't want to act like it's just my dad, because my mom is just a great influence as well. But I think just having him and his skills in business and his guidance, and I think he's made me the businesswoman I am today. And he's made me more of a go-getter, because he's so confident. Whatever I do, he's so confident in helping me pursue that dream.
Okay.
And I think he's been a great role model. And he's definitely someone that inspires me. Another thing that inspires me is women like you who are passionate. I love people. One of the reasons I love journalism is I love people that have drive, that have passion. I'm very passionate about what I do.
Yeah.
And when
I can see that. I can really feel it as we're talking.
That energy, and I feel that energy with you too.
Yeah.
When I'm around people that have passion, and sometimes it's passion about acting. Sometimes it's passion about culinary. We did an interview with Chef Sean McLean.
Okay.
And I think that inspires me.
Yeah.
I think seeing that in others inspires me to see that they are equally passionate about, and then you look at why they're successful.
Yeah.
That's why they're successful.
Yeah.
Because they're so passionate and driven about what they do.
Absolutely.
So,
I think that's very strong to say, and I love that, because I feel the same way about you. When there's other women that are, they're doing their thing. They're not worried about what everybody else is doing, because this is your passion, this is your dream. You're going after it, and forget what everybody else is saying, the naysayers, I call it. You know what I mean? And you just do your thing, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
I recently had an interview with Michael Arrington, which is such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's a high-rise resident too.
Yeah.
He's going to be actually in our next issue for our entertainment issue, by the way.
Nice.
And he said something which is very true. He says, Selden, you don't know until you ask.
Right.
And it's a 50-50% chance.
That's
Is
right.
it a yes or is it a no?
Exactly.
Why not go
Don't
ahead and
be afraid
ask?
to
Don't
ask.
be afraid to ask.
Right.
Go out there, pursue your dream.
Exactly.
Ask the question. If the no is this is a no. It's not the end of the world. We're going to get a lot of shut doors. We're going to get a lot of no's in our life.
That's right. I
But
tell that all the time.
But that one yes.
That's right.
Is all that makes the difference.
That's right.
So you have to keep pursuing your dream. You have to keep
Absolutely.
doing what you got to do to get to where you want to get.
That's right.
Right?
You're like, make me go, yes!
You
Hurrah!
have to.
That's
You
awesome.
have to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself,
Yeah.
who cares what anybody thinks?
That's right.
And
Awesome.
I think that's the most important thing. So.
Okay, so how can people find your magazine and buy your magazine, and if they want to know more about you?
Well, the good thing is you don't have to buy our magazine. It's a free subscription.
It's free.
So that's a nice thing about it.
Okay.
And we're in all the high-rise lobbies.
Okay.
We're actually distributed throughout the city, both mail and drop-off. So you can find us in doctor, lawyer offices, dealerships. So we're throughout the city.
Okay.
And high-rise.
And what's the website? Tell everyone.
HighRiseLife.com. Very simple.
Very easy.
Very explanatory.
HighRiseLife.com.
You can, as you can see on the title.
Awesome. Aljan, thank you so much for your time. It was really nice talking to you and meeting you today.
It was a pleasure. Likewise. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.